So I'm going to show you how to use Tencent Meeting for your business meetings or for anything you want for education, for classes, for your students. I recommend it very much and I think it's very convenient to use. It has many good features, very easy and convenient. So here is after I have downloaded and installed Tencent Meeting. That window pops up when you search for VOOV, VOOV, and it comes up. Instead of Tencent, it appears on your computer as VOOV, VOOV. So once it is up, you have all these options. You can schedule a meeting for a long duration, like 8 months or 9 months, and you get a recurrent ID that you can use unlimited times. I also have to say that it is free to use for two participants and unlimited time. You can have a meeting for 10 hours straight, at least two or three, as far as I know, or probably longer. But as soon as there is a third participant, then the time is suddenly shortened to 40 minutes. It's again free, but you can log back in again immediately. It's all still free. You can log back in as many times as you want, as far as I know. So there is no hinder to log back in again. That's just an interruption that might be a bit inconvenient. But again, it's free, so it doesn't matter. And then you can start your meeting by clicking on join. And then once you click on join, you see all these options. Before you enter the meeting, it lets you choose. You want to activate the beauty filter, turn on the mic before you go in, or turn off the video before you go in, so you just don't appear automatically, but by choice. You can choose to connect the audio automatically before the meeting starts. You can choose your name, what name you want to appear with, and you can choose to continue using this name all the time. Another good thing is that all your meeting IDs are saved. So this is inside Tencent Meeting. This is how it looks. You can see all the options here. You can mute the voice, the sound. You can start the video or stop the video, and it's worth noting that the sound that you hear on both sides is only the voice, no other sounds. You cannot even hear cats meowing. So in Tencent, you can only hear voices, no clings, nothing else. You cannot hear people clapping hands. So anyway, I'm gonna show you share screen. You have two options. One is the whiteboard. You can share the whiteboard and draw doodles on the whiteboard just like this. Yeah, and this is on the other side, the other participant that I am having a meeting with. So yeah, you see, this is not me. This is the other participant. Is also participating in the whiteboard. Draw geometrical figures and doodles and text. So can you write some text on the whiteboard? Write hello. No, this is Chinese, of course, but you won't understand. So can you write hello, my cat? Yeah, as you can see, letter by letter, it's very useful. Very useful. And I'm also going to show you WPS. It's a very good tool. It's free compared to, as opposed to Office, Microsoft Office. This one is free. The basic functions, the basic features are free, but it works just like Microsoft Word. So I'm going to change a little bit, change the margin. So I want to prepare for the meeting so I can type. I can type just like I write on the whiteboard in the classroom. I can also, now I'm showing you WPS. It has nothing to do with Tencent Meeting. So today is Tuesday, and the date pops up automatically. You just hit tab. So today is Tuesday, September 2nd, 2025. So I'm just showing you that you can share. Oh, okay. Sorry, I forgot. I am going to unshare this one first because what I was doing you didn't see. So now I'm going to share the whole desktop. You can choose to share one window. Now I'm sharing one window. That means that the other participant on the other side cannot see any other window except this application, but the tabs they can see. They can see the tabs, different tabs, but they cannot see other windows. So you see the doodle is not me, it's from the other side. Yeah, so she confirms yes that she can see all the tabs. Let me see. Can you say hi? Yeah, it's quite scary. It's like you're talking to a ghost. But okay, fun aside. So the other person can hear me and can participate with doodles. When it comes to WPS, the other participant cannot type anything, but they can doodle on my window. So now I'm going to unshare. You can see that they can do anything they want. So I'm gonna unshare and share the whole desktop. I share the whole desktop. That means I'm sharing my whole computer. Whatever window that is active, I'm sharing that, and the other side can see that. So I'm gonna ask the other side, can you see my PDF window? Yes or no? Yes. Okay. So no matter what window I am using, the other side can see because I am sharing the desktop. So what color is the monster? Blue. Yes. So you can see we can communicate like this. Also with the voice, of course, but we have muted the microphone. So the other side can also talk, but we have muted the microphone and turn off the video. So let me show you how interactive it can be. This is not WPS. This is a Tencent Meeting feature. Okay, let's see. So the other side, my partner, you can see circles here. One letter is missing. Can you connect these letters in the circles? It is a what is that? HOU. Yeah, house. And the next one? Yeah, it's a horse. So you see, it can be very interactive. You can ask your students to participate with doodles. They can connect things, they can write things. So there is a pen in the features that I will show you in a bit. So this is how it looks, and they can also delete the doodles. Again, I'm gonna unshare. So if the other side wants to share, you have to unshare first. Just one person share at the same time. So now I stop sharing. So I unshare. And actually the pen, where is the pen? So here, by the way, is another feature. You can turn on the chat also. Here you can turn on the chat. Here is the chat. You can turn on the chat window. But if you have WPS, you can write on the WPS, but the other side cannot do that. But chat is interactive, so you can chat at the same time. You can invite more attendees. So back to this hand. What is that? You can raise your hand. If you have many participants, they can choose to raise hand to say something, to answer a question or something. And these are the emojis that they can use. So this is clapping applause, like some funny features that you can use. But you can also choose to raise hand if you want to say something, if you are in a group of people and you don't want to interrupt each other. So now the other side is raising hand. You can see that. Can you raise your hand again? So it appears at the bottom, and you see that that person is raising his or her hand and giving the thumbs up. It's just a funny, silly feature, but kids like it. As you can see, they are very fond of these silly, very silly emojis. But right now, I cannot find the pen. It's somewhere. I cannot find the pen. Let me see if I go to whiteboard. So here, there is the pen, but I am not sure if you can use the pen in other windows. But anyway, I can find out later that that feature exists because the other side is using that. Obviously, they are doodling on my window. So the other side, she's younger than me. She knows all the features. So yeah, but it exists. It's somewhere. You can use the pen on the other side's windows to doodle or to draw pictures or anything you want to be interactive. It's very useful. So now I'm gonna unshare this one. And thank you very much. I think I showed you everything. This is, by the way, recording. I am recording right now. You can end the recording. When you record locally, then you can access that on your hard disk. You can also record in the cloud, but that has limited space. And when you reach that space, you have to start paying. The limited space is like, I think 2, 3, 4 hours. And after that, you have to pay. So the first 3, 4 hours is free. Here is the end. You can choose to end the session. So both of you say goodbye and you end the session. Here you can see that there are 2 attendees. By the way, you can choose to end the recording, or you can also end the session, because then the recording will end automatically. So let me see. Oh, here it is, by the way. Here it is. The pen is here. So you go to app. You have the timer beauty effect that is on already, break. This is some nice features. I'm sure it's going to develop more, maybe in 1, 2 years, but it's already very good. Tencent is very convenient. I find it more useful than other meeting apps, online meeting apps. So you have to explore by yourself. Again, this one is the pen. Use when watching shared content. So no, I cannot do that, but you can choose that to doodle on your partner's window on the other side. Very well. Thank you very much. I don't think, yeah, maybe setting. You have the setting here on top. You can choose different options from the setting. Look very carefully. It can be useful. Um, grid lock, grid layout, host tools. I am the host, so these are my tools. And I have not explored that really, but they can be very useful as well. And yeah, local recording is on. I can pause, I can end from here on top. Network connection is good. This is the duration, how much time has elapsed since you started the session, 15 minutes. Very good. Thank you very much. I think I have covered most of it. I thank you, my other partner on the other side. And we say goodbye. I don't think she can type anything now because I'm not sharing. So anyway, I'm gonna end and then log out. So I'm going to add a little bit because the Tencent meeting recording didn't record the features, the icons and the buttons. So I'm going to show that separately. This is screen recording, not the Tencent recording. So here is the meeting ID that I have got. This is a recurrent one. You can get a one-time one also, but the recurrent one I can recommend. It's again free, and you can do that from what I showed you before. And then I join to go in. So now I'm inside Tencent Meeting, and this is how it looks. Before you couldn't see that because Tencent Meeting's own recording only shows the session and not the features and how you select them. So now I'm using screen recording and not Tencent Meeting's own recording. And every time after about 10 seconds, it turns it off automatically. Yeah, so Tencent Meeting stops my screen recording for some reason. So these are the features. You can share the screen from here. You can choose to share the whole desktop or only one window. So this is how you share. You can choose to share one window and all its tabs or the whole desktop. That means your whole computer. And here you can see what options you have in the setting. And you can mute your microphone. You see the other side cannot hear. You can turn off your camera. You can see how many attendees. That's And then finally, when you want to end the meeting, you just go to end and then end the meeting, and the recording will stop automatically if you have started the recording. And down here, you can see the option to raise hand and other funny, silly emojis. So thank you very much for watching. Tencent doesn't want you to screen record. It stops the recording sometimes even after 8 seconds, 7, 8, 9 seconds. So I had to record very quickly and many times. This time I'm using an image. This one is an image. I'm not inside Tencent Meeting, so I just want to show you all the features one more time. Here on top, you can see how much time has elapsed. Grid layout is how you want the meeting to look on your side, with all the participants being in a grid layout or some other functions like on the side. And host tools, host is basically you. It depends who invites. So in this case, I was the host. In the setting that I showed you, those options are available. End the meeting from here. An app, it's not interactive, as you can see, it's only an image. Record, you can start the recording and stop the recording from here, but you have to mention that before you apply for a meeting ID, a recurrent meeting ID that you can get for free. That runs for about 7-8 months, I think, and then you can apply for another one. So when you go to end the meeting, it's gonna end the recording as well, and it will tell you where the file is located on your computer. It's very easy. Chat, you can chat with each other because in WPS it's only you typing, but in the chat it's only text, of course. But then both of you can chat with each other here. Number of attendees, you can invite people and then share screen as I showed you. You can share the whiteboard. You can share a single window with all its tabs. You can also share the desktop. That means all the active windows that you have on your computer. So you have to be careful if you have to look carefully what windows you have active before you start a meeting. So you close all the private windows before you share the whole desktop. Start video if you want to activate your video, show your face, and mute. And also, this is mute the microphone, and this is to raise hand and some other funny emojis. Again, thank you very much for watching. I again recommend Tencent Meeting. I find it very convenient and very fun to use, very easy, very simple, and very useful for both sides. And again, it's free, as at least for now. So, thank you and goodbye.